nakushemera murebo wa shitamana nyamwiza uri tayari West TV izoba ni Sunday shahi shato kutia inagwanye chiro ntubantu kuletera program eji nyowe Barbara Nyamwiza nyemuhereza wawe izobe twine omuntu weitu wa tayari West TV impangare yawe shira Ainembabazi omushomo weitu w'amakuru gitu amarunzi mnongo mu weekend nuwe mujenyi weitu twenda kure shire bye nibiha ababo babahi ajimkahi mukozere cyane nibiha okuba presidenti bihonebyo twabireta ngo umuceka kizoberi bitakufera korewe jagwe mu rwo kubanza twakushemerera program eji ndishango subscribe inje iwo watwegeta ha YouTube channel yanje ya Shitamana Nyamwiza butusha twarita abajinyi kashira batakufera kandi iwo murebe witwa tayari West TV ntukundira kimwe mnonga program eji nezindi nyamurunji ziteja kufera gumoto wegeta butosha urebe tukuba tukutegurire katanje nakushemerwa Madam President wachimanyirire cha president mpora oriro tashira
ndeje
shira Ainembabazi buzimo Ainembabazi kandi uzine nazireba nizireba tosha konkare katanditse Ainembabazi nuwo
Ainembabazi nishida Nendugasanga mu district ya Churuhura cyaro cya Nyakigando umurika nishidandari sanga sub county ya
Churuhura district
no wait
abazere bawe nbahi yabtosha bakora bakora mirumuki
abazere banje ngakora na mami tenda kuzirana no mziro mshija kuba akargo munsi nyine myaka 2
oh dear
yeah so mami wariyo namwita inidi nankunda yaharisanga
arisanga emirimo yabtosha yaborire akana akore hamami
kanye murisa kana tunda na tunda mashita
arisanga umtawo
kumcyaro muka
wanyu okay muri abana banga hiwo uri wakanga
twena hamwe twena abana turi abana mukaga abamami ngaba abitata yatsigira umunsi turi bashatu
okay
so twena ngo turi mukaga ndi wakana abitata yatsigira umunsi bashatu ndi wakabiri
okay hati wazarura sanga nje tumuritsire eka yanyiwe mushitsi wakana na rwa kabiri omunjomo wabo mwana wa buryo kinari byashabite
njya mbana njya baza kubireba abana bona bamukabukuzarana nabo nyine ko bakiza uba ko mugwiyaro mu runyankore no basa kutita ko mugwiyaro abantu bamukabona bari quiet
ne wori gamba
nyine gamba munonga ninye mugwiyaro kurwo mbwana kandi umuntu kandi nyine nabendita vibe muka yeah so nakwa ndigo mwana kungana kwa ndishapu nakora ninyeshunga munonga nacharo kuna abantu gayishomera umuntu we nachara mayangu shira yizi akankamanza ndaba macharo hona baramutya ngumchachi nganyeshongora ntengoma nyeshongora kakantere ngoma janga mbenu kuna benyije bamanyangu Shillah is around
umushite izire
yes
okay washomera ishimama
okay primary nkashomeraho chenkwanzi so yeah being an orphan makani mami akatashomere so bagman banyatuyamba ho abanyabuzari
baba bagana
shanga gogo kabanze bamumpira ambe ni mushomesa kebi so anyway nashomera nkaiza primary nkagishiriza chenkwanzi
so hatu mukamwe n'abanchenkwanzi waragasanga
naza chenkwanzi nashoma naiza primary nazo secondary na
ishomero bakambari tasiri ya chenkwanzi
St Jude very my primary school and ishomero we would walk I think tukatwimkashaha tukataha nari so it was like the only sensible primary school around so tukatwe n'abana bacayo nkashaha ikumiza nyicuro tubugabwanda at a certain tree tugenda mpaka tufika ishomero shawe nkemo
oh dear let's shock garkomuka
then what to tugenda tukataza kujana nkaito by the way I remember they bought for me shoes ni those P7 and I was the only person putting on shoes.
Wayebera na fan.
Baje na kuntsiga batsiga because the shoes were now heavy.
It was manulide.
Nazishore como kashaka mwabazi kunaje kuzira ndashanga bazi tuire was that yeah, but Naheza and I performed. That's primary. Then now my cousin sister, her name is Sharon, for high school in Hoima.
Hata urinde ho mama. Abana mu mukaga nar mu rubana by then ba kuyihayiwisha chenkwanzi bene wanyisha.
Ba mai kuzara nabo because buri maka twara ondijo ndiza
humuro chika mwija mshura
mami just ahowe once in a while manya abantu banu bakurebera umwe sometimes they want to stay around the devil akora yeah, so once in a while tukataha kunko kushira tukatugumayo.
Okay, so Sharon aktwara hoima.
Yeah, she's my cousin. No, after thinkers. Because when I was P7, my mother was stranded. I took my instruction secondary from where she was broke at in the center. So my cousin sister gamba honawe and that kai for it mshichazo my Sharon akai nduka Hoima in the city even today. She now has a very big show.
Erinka he.
Hoima on the street, High Street.
Which part of the High Street? I usually go to Hoima because of my other work. So nyenda kunda shure Sharon yebare kuchomesa president.
She's on High Street. What hotum Hoima High Street yokubanza. She sells plastics. When you there, you enter the town like this. From out the Shell, her referral hospital.
Okay, that first Shell.
Yeah, the first Shell. Then the next shop is hers.
Okay. Sharon tuisha kushura. So waza hoima. Mandini ndeno gasanga no gambo nyankole no jachenkwazi no ijira y'Uganda.
Yes.
Hatu waza bunyoronjo.
Yes.
Washomera isha.
Nashomera Kitara Secondary School.
Tomtauni. Mweno kano shomano ta.
Yes, nkana shomani ntaha for like.
Sharon akina bana.
No, she was a girl also that time. She was a guy. Yeah. She was a girl. Nkana shoma because she had a shop. Stahoma was out zamurmo. It was a shop tankakora. So, but because I was very brilliant, at I think by senior 2. Bashomesa kwa babantu bataha bandi ba street aho ni nkora I think they were like this girl hata kuzakushoma so but because wakaga nabo ya fees nabo shawe nakana struggling biri struggling mwe bambinga nkebe so baga bashomesa bo nkabashita mabaja you come to boarding
bakwera oh bless them. So was that tarum boarding
sana nazo boarding senior 3 senior 4 kandi boarding
biashati.
Of course, because coding is a million look here to work being over there is the basa that no the dean those that time Mamita Bali Sima. I don't know if you can see this. No, yeah, by that time Kotambinga at school. I doing engineering. So Kankurum library. So I would like after classes I'd be in the library
cleaning.
I also so in the evening I would be in the again. Okay, but then also I was in leadership already. Because nimeshika ngetimbaho our assistant head girl ninkomsinia 2 3 dancing. So dancing because I was active. The staff bashed on me like that. Let's give her a position. Papa entertainment.
What and to look as well.
Entertainment perfect.
Konge it's naye wakubuza kugarire henyuma kace. Orino zo mbodi ngo mu rwego kubanza. Nyindo tekereza izo ari kubanza eriyo bakugurira ka case mama.
Yeah, of course, yes. Ka case, ka mattress. Yeah. And of course because I was staying in a shop, most of the things I just picked from the shop.
Bantu. Akabake takadombo.
Yeah, and because I was near like the town near where I was going to be staying, I never knew zakuba nishomera. Because I was excited because I was in your body.
Beto mkudrat. So was a chitara was waba entertainment prefect senior 3?
Senior 2. So kuna stream senior 3. Remember wakaba and sinje because bakabansinjire then kuna shrimps na three I ran again for assistant head girl.
Wari adia.
Yes.
Yepari. Beta boye gor nyoro rugamba.
I am mnonga, even now I speak Runyoro fluently.
Lovely. So washo masi ni afo yao.
Na heza senior 4. Na kora I ngakora for second grade 34. Ngakora 34.
34 is a very good second grade. Kiriptan chira 33 34.
So kuna heze my mother of course mjeje holiday mpango nija naza kwa sanga. So kuna buzo kubizire and Sharon also she could not take me to A level na sente. So my mother is like, now I think there are many schools here you can join. I joined Lake Mburu.
It's a bit close.
No, kasome Lake Mburu ka
Lake Mburu shi oboru joininga washomanota.
Haroka distance kazom boarding bakan shopping da. Na boarding senior 5 senior 6
biashat
kashomera Lake Mburu. Of course when I started the school Lake Mburu was a very tricky school that time. Ikerisha mekari in the tribed
abatunja
the children ikarisha me de bueno no manya mcho ya babantu ya ba tribe kusanga kwabo ija ine munko kwa sharp no rugo mtaweni hata wabitindi
twazama che wabihano
wabafane
bwana abana bakaba kuranziyo bihano buzima ko
baka kamanzinija de mwawe ngizo mishimsha hizo nkijana kesi ibirikozinganye ne inabenye no molevo then nagweje kunyura baka batakazirebaga
dia ninyaro mpechane cyoshira nimba bayizire nishomero umushomero mwine kesi zo kunyura what's ga
ba nshimka oba bishitana ku like kuntizinga bishikesi kai mushi Afrika kaizana kesi
wa Afrika nuko
na restanda bakumana bande babishaho Dimitri batano they had briefed me mushomero yo kuzama the name change na neji kunga nishomero yaberere ne kunga school fees mami abana na basa kwa affordinga. So
it was also a good school, if I remember.
Like most people who have gone to Lake Mburu actually are doing very well. Because it is Nishomero Eriokuzayo that time. I don't know now because I want to actually go back and visit my school. That time okosha ngu uine kufayo kashoma. Iwe ngomuntu. Ne kufayo kashoma amateka kagaga ruhonga bakagahenda. So when ko bolingo ya campus
ego mama akasinji.
So by the time you leave that school like you know what you want in life, either you know or there was not much protection for kids. So ine kufayo kwa mistakes yozegeramu byone za kushora or polish or gomete
na nyine ngomete hacho washoma combinations
na kora history, economics, literature.
Wajanjira hoch?
Of course, economics ngani nkola
submath, okay. Okay, biashara.
Tibia babibi nabumanya na itimba ba head girl.
Akishika kafurtira kakije.
Nkaizanye na msnia 5 because nyangu kujya kandi very free and them yabantu badiro mtaweni but so na nyana habantu baka mushawe nanda bakanyetsembere akahari ya Jeromsnia 1 nashomero mishomere and she was the very most brilliant student in our class.
Yes,
I remember her. So at last withdrawing.
Kakuritira waba unopposite.
Yes,
rero kubajimo hatiro mushiti when waba mukam
na unopposed karutu akatera na see no course it was like a percentage but you really utaweza kutunga percentage. So na head girl
obotumra uzumkuzaka
uzasanga tamu kosi kuna mpumra nzasanga
okoremera mu president
uzakutamizi koze myenda ibyo mcyano bamanyi
byona abatu babarisizo batwarare byo kuriyo yashara niwe
no kuri set kandi witune hino mpaka so tukatiliso mpaka ubudisa ushenya utamizi uyoze imyenda uteka
ushuro yitero buri kimwe cyose
ushuro byanzi yoita but my mother nakunda ibintu byo byanzi munonga so byo kushira kabano yabe abikora shana yataruho
mumuhera ho
aho.
Okay, so senior 6 year wanze vaka
Senior 6 year yes ya na immediately after senior 6 nakatantira gukora
imwana wa hirwota kawara bita bona mwaka ki
2016.
That's recent. We could say 10 years ago. Wakora ish
na okay because nondorea ngakora ndifuzi my mother akata innocent tuliahomboye tukajya mu majuge by'inyatsaho so ngamba nakora ni planning that I want us to be better, I want my family to be better and all that. So na isn't ku hesa senior 16 natanda kuronde mirimo kutera amasima abantu abinawe n'abanyabuzare tukabana abanyamurimo
obutomanya no murimo goshera ino no murimo
gogo na nyowe nkani urimo bakasa nkamanyira ngo nduje mukeshukuru mukakanta kwakunda nje yeah. So anyway natunga umurimo nagutunga Kigali
tuwaje ndi mwana we obushiyo ine ndangamuntu ine kipapuro ine kicaza kwamza
kandi ndangamuntu chairman akampande kire kipapuro nanjenda chimafia. Of course nagabanya relatives in Rwanda.
Okay, which part of Kigali?
Kanombe.
Was that airport? Wagenda mama hatu watunga murumuti
gukora mu supermarket.
Okay.
Byukusimura ibintu ukatereza ibintu mu supermarket yeah. So natantiraho nakora for that whole year yeah. But on that time I had no hope yo joining a university because ngani nanda kuze points asikuntwara government then they will send them to study. So but then nakora ninyendangu at least my little sister, I have a little sister and my brother umkurata ndatiraje baba shome haje maybe na baba actually kashkas near 6 yeah. So nagwani but sende ina gukora nyitsinda my mom
okora zinga ishuma
wazikazi ngani mazikazi mtoro makumyana
omza Uganda. So it's like then 100k za Kigali.
They not was like 200
za Kigali. Exchange rate area hari 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, that's recent. Wagamba 2010. 2010.
No, 20. That was 2017.
2017. Okay. I was okay. Offset. Offset nishuka ndiyo ndukora SNS ntanisa times 4. Omza Uganda. But it's okay. So wakora Kanombe umwaka gwa.
Yeah. So niko naguma Kanombe exams results zija nashanga nipitire nibasa kuza university konka still
government
government tarjeyo mutuma bwanjye just keep working then but during that year ina nkora supermarket ejo ba promoting abantu wa cashier.
Okay.
Yeah, then so by that time exams zikada kujandia cashier na kasente kayongere wakati so nkandaro my relatives so I just spending a transport yo
akahanunga
nkani kora Iremera and staying
in Kanombe. Okay, there's quite a small distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know in Rwanda there are those buses they use so you'd have a card you just swipe and send chimnanga.
So wakora for another whole year?
No, that same year kuna haweza kutunga results na manza na nata
wish
nishanaga kumka by that time that's the time I got I got pregnant for my first baby when I was in Rwanda.
And we are laughing about it, but yeah, life. Kuwa birorioko umojo mnyarwanda yakureba.
No, umuzakari wa kunuye. Actually we had met at Lake Mbura.
Okay.
So he was ahead of me like 1 year. So we were talking all this time. Yeah, so he came to Rwanda to see me.
Okay.
And I also came and gave me a very beautiful gift.
So you got pregnant.
Yeah.
Or kuija kuno you were already pregnant. Visible pregnant.
No, not visible, but yeah, I mean in my heart I knew.
You were pregnant. Man,
Of course, nija nazomka, my mom didn't know. Akata kuchibanya nagwa na wenko kwezi kumwe.
atavimanya.
Atakuchima, but yagumana lakana bakahinduka ntiga a very stubborn person.
Yaro ukire.
Olukushika munonga saya sayona ndi.
Umushito gutsigarira.
Ajya shumishito wanje akabata. Byatera my aunties yabo batangiye kumayango nefuzi. Awe katachigamba katachika. So yeah, so nagumani muhura, but then in my heart I had made a decision to have the baby. So now I'm still in London because I keep home.
Hey, you didn't want to go back to Kigali?
Yeah.
Okay, Jango Banzozad. Oh dear.
And of course, I was in contact with this also
person.
The person. So we would talk. So today maybe if we can, maybe we can find a way out and all that. Yeah.
Has there gone because you didn't
No.
But just though it was a walkover. So before you know it, omwana yazaro.
Yeah, because nargayo nisha Kampala. Nargayo mama ataka chimanyere. Yeah.
Kampala shwaje mahimwana.
Nasana.
Wash.
I joined my friends that time in Watula. I joined them for a few months also, then I later got my space.
Nukoka klipuna revela TikTok no hobjurizo mukanisa.
Yeah, I think so.
Waza nansa nabana bakubera abantu.
Yeah, so na abantu barunje. We were all the same age bracket. Also they were scared. Na bakana Tina, this is a person urujuromka abomka tuwa kuchimanya.
In case of anything,
naona bakana batina really. And also na bakana bajaza finding a way out, in this Kampala.
Yeah.
Looking for a job, maybe they had jobs that were not zitakumara ebetengo byabo, and I am here and I have another person in me.
Wow. Do you have those things of pregnancy cravings and all that?
Oh, actually, I already tell my friends that those things are for planned people. Yes, I can maintain cravings. When
I was craving enough. Oh dear. So was that a cow?
Yeah.
What was the right mom?
No, of course, that time my mom is me completely. So mami wakata kumanya ndingahi for some time. No one knew apart from those friends of mine that I was with. And
you told them, don't tell anyone?
No, of course, bakabi no boba. Kat diyazo na
tuliyawana.
But God was always there. Yeah, God was always there with us. So yeah, providing nishkanga tunga haka by the way. Mberejo njangu I was like 6 months pregnant. Natunga ho umurumo omukazi akaya natunda akanakora eshawe narunga akari mukazi, she's a lawyer. I don't know, I have not seen her for some time now. Akanakora eshawe then akanatunda bitete like corporate. So akaba in orders.
Yes.
So nyowampeza orders nenamba z'abantu. So and then nyonje na supply and she would give me like a 20k.
In your situation?
Yes.
Otemba bodo tambro.
Mononga.
And you were okay?
Nkanjwa robutu wanyona njwara njenda shanga sometime dressing mitwarangu mu office ministry of something. Damu kutende babantu bona bari mu ministry bakoranya nyabuza baranye ndiargayo
atogo president man.
Yeah, like that I supplied for like 3 months. Then she was paying me really. Akampa transport akampeza nkimutware nkebiri burizo.
Oh bless her.
So nkanye nakasente then ija nagarone so mnatera my mom when I was like 8 months. I even had a baby shower.
Tu have planned. Kawe ishoka ba planned. So mami mutera.
Mami mutera mga kuna je yawe lida kali yanje. Anjira namugamba ntendeshera toshera. Atego mugamba unaza mugamba ati nkakimanya. atorije intego ati mbwenu atunuza yari yarishimugambe ati mbwenu yije atotaye
Okay, let's laugh about it so that we don't go the other side. Hi, Shillah. When water?
Atotaye. So I have my elder sister, no firstborn way too. She has a home, and like she's married, she has a home.
Okay.
Churhura, the side of Churhura, when Churhura district, Churhura and Ketchtrick. So mama njira totija kuno ya charo atkonkuzo atakanga mbena mukuru wahoze ninja kushanga. So the guy I had saved some money na shopping. No kuna kozi baby shower, my friends beija bampa gifts.
Wa packing a suitcase.
Na nkanye suitcase. Yeah. Na packing na nata Churhura or my sister. After like 2 weeks, the baby girl came.
Was mirwaro wargaina kere.
Mnonga.
Okay, Shillah. Wazara kerere chimam.
Mwish.
Bless her. Washta machuru, of course, hatu wabana kawere.
No, actually, kuna so started leo nibinji baza mu Rwanju, family yo mojo, kandi bandagatetse n'aba family yitu nkebe. But then
batetse ngumshwera neshe.
Something like
Were
that.
you ready?
So I wasn't ready.
Did you want?
I didn't want
at all. Mom.
So my mom wakambuza yanja tunoyenda namja nti tunyendaga kaishomero. Nenda karaka kampanga ngaza kwati nenda kaishomero. Atokwenda kushora ntikwenda kushora. So even in those meetings my mom stood by my side ya bajirati. Mwana wanje tinkumuhinjira.
Nanda kushoma. Okay,
so
when akerere wakasigira mukuru wawe
mami yakatwara
kengana ki
I think that was like after 2 months.
Shillah. Wagenda wakasigaho
After 2 months nijo and the baby kept with my mom.
Did you check on them?
Of course, almost every month I would be going home. Kwa mukaya kuni nkaza kulugumuka already natunjira gundo murumo. We aina umkaza yona beninkora yandikomendinga somewhere else. So nkaza kulugumuka already natunjira murumo still in Unsa.
Gwaba guha shoga hati.
Uba waitress.
Okay. Restaurant. Batazinga.
Bakana bazinga. Tari 20.
Okay.
No, ashatu.
Wagar ko babeshite bitshi.
No, aho ngana ngira ka space kandi.
Kangambira ka space kako shira. Kangambira.
Always was like a single room aho Unsa.
Kaino rijwe choma.
Utasema mkono.
Ogunkuremba kora memes za Unsa nuko bakubambura bati.
Ogongo kongaka atari hari no.
Kaino maka cement n'amashanyarazi.
Kusanyarazi ni kinabero tikachi ya hedu.
Utwara kataura hedu.
Pataka mkamba mliara ino mkasheshe.
Hello humanitarian workers.
Raini yakuna ba. Yeah. So natani kana kwa place nwajeta Wheels Lounge recently nkaba who was driving to that side. Na shumitsu da wheel na. Yeah, but so now that time you would not even tell I have had a baby or those things.
Yeah.
I was young and very active.
Yeah.
So now
you regained yourself.
Yeah.
In quotes.
And so now kora shifts bakaba bahindura. So during that time I go back to school.
What was your dream?
I wanted to go back to school. I don't want to postponing and whatever sent to work in rent. I don't know if you remember already kana residential yomuka. So all the time I would want to
make amends.
Make up at home going back bakai mami akai bawa ebyo ashemerwa. So all the time
I need to be careful. Yeah.
So, but God was always there, actually. When I talk, people think maybe I suffered. I didn't actually suffer. Me always, God has always been there, and I have always had favor.
Amen.
So nkamkanka hantu but just favored. People just like me, like something like that. So shangangu echina kubeni chakube chigumire chayoroba yeah. Nkana tunga tips. Oh my god.
Wow.
A person nkana nashashura nkamito yacu tunga kwija. Ndagateka hono gateka.
So wakora yikanga?
Oh god. Kakora until COVID.
2019,
until 2020. So of course COVID kwizire bachinga. Bachinga mtu byona and we had to tazomaju had friends tumantayaranda mumaju gitu like that wastinda chirabyo kujya kurwo mu cyaro like that ntuguma around and that's the time I had my son.
Oh, you got a second child?
Yes.
In that season. Is it the same person?
No.
Okay. Why am I asking?
You should actually cut that one.
Okay. So was that? Was that mom shut this time round? What was it?
No, but this time okay. It was a personal decision.
Okay.
You
were in that place of I need to do this.
It wasn't a mistake. I just did something I really loved, and I even prayed about it. I told God I want a son. So that one, honestly, it was my personal decision. I made it, and God gave me a son.
Wow. Wasi abana babiri. Hato oria wamzara wamtoa mami. Because you also want to work.
No, this one I stayed with him until remember COVID katwari myaka ibiri. Ngumwana azaramo ugundi guna naguma nawe ndiaho.
Umwana
yakura so by 1 year COVID yagiye kurugiramo. Aho mwana kaya kuze nabanza natunga umuntu narondo mu gundi. Natunga mu Forex Bureau.
Okay.
Garden City.
Okay.
Actually, I was also recommended by my former boss. So you know when in call.
Wakabiri naro
wakabiri.
Bambi. Bless them.
So yeah.
Hato mwerere.
Oh, so kuna tunjira murumo mwana nanza namutwara mama nawe. By this time I had really worked. My mother was happy at home. I had done a lot of things. So and I had grown now.
Akishika ukaboweka za kutandika na ishomero.
Yes.
So was Garden City hat was on Forex?
Yeah, was on Forex Bureau. Tandika kukua nabo. I think ngakora nabo kuga 2021. Mpaka 2023.
Okushoma?
Nkana katandika.
Kukawa saving a sense.
So na saving at the Forex Bureau tips nganto njo mu dollars.
Hato kumshara sister twatulia chasha.
Gwayo njara twaza nkazi mtaro nkaga.
Wow, times 2. What gumanotura nansana?
Na forkayo because it was far. Kahara na za mtungo.
Wejo mwirembo. Lovely. Mtungo ngaishi?
Mtungo anje just street hari bina just around.
Okay. Weja hei.
Na turaona wakati na zambuya. Ngana guma hii na Garden City because
it's close at town. So 2023 utnyona agenda hanargaho?
Because 2023 that's when 2023 early na jomindile ishomiro. No, actually during some how hagati ya India Garden City na nakora ka certificate ka journalism.
Ukakakoresh mama.
YMCA.
Wakashomariash.
Ati nkakakora mu weekend.
Okay. So you didn't work on the weekends? That's a better way to put your time to use.
Ati naweza kwa sababu na mwenye nanza bachelors. So na join the bachelors. Nananka na nubonye za Sky.
First wait, wahumurika nkaishwaza kushomati?
Victoria University, Journalism and Media Studies.
Watandika kuwabero lya hutinyo na agenda?
No, kuna bendi aho Paul gukora Radio 5.
Yes.
Akashomera kanyaliero nawe. So tukankantira kumura radio mukatu abantu kwakana bamukunda. Ati one time kana mitinyo na mnyantaza nyenda kuja kuba journalist. So tuje tavugana ho sometime yanyira tukonkashi atukabana kuba journalist atkori umuntu wari sharp. Atujoka at least you start practicing. Atujoja radio. Nyonekani ndatuza TV. So okay, my from childhood kugandio mana nkani nda kuba journalist.
kandi otarikwenda
kandi nganyenda kuba omushomi w'amakuru
tinga gatogeine
taro kindi tokuranga abana abo nibatandika benda kuba nka doctor manya rero ibitabo kibahada tandika kuhindura nyo from childhood ukagenda kuba umunyamakuru.
And here it is. Lovely. So was a Victoria University konko inekora still
na inaza Victoria University, so kuna resume ngire course nganyina kwa kandi the job mwaga flexible but so hectic. You know, dealing an sente, you have to be alert when kuba bwen ubongo bwawe nukora munonga so watabone bitabo kandi uzaguma na resigning.
Oh dear. So watandika kushoma? So
na resigninga natandika kushoma na joininga na Sky TV.
Sky yoweja wa joiningo ti mwana nshirugu.
So Sky TV kuna jambe Paul. Na mjentana nyenda ya Sky TV tukiruka tulijoka zakoraki ukashaba bakashaba umurumu. So bakashaba honorable. Nisha bampe nambaye.
Yes.
Nisha namutira na meeting akafejabazi. Ambuza ntamya tukashoma kinti nkashoma journalism. Atukajishoma ntego. Atubwenu atoshoma sa kugamba nyankore no ntinindo manya kushoma.
No shorunzi yaje.
Atatu yakora tugendoze ba training atudebe. So when young yajango baninzana. Next week ngana shira Sky.
Ba question. Utenye nankabanze ngunyije.
Kuko sinkuna shira namutera ntinahikaho. Ya njatoro ndadeda.
Hey, Madame Orish.
Atoro ndadera ato training. Ashton kashanga omatini amezao na shanga Diana. Actually nikaanza kushanga Diana. Somewhere ashtamikaho na Olivia. Amewashika hantu kashanga abantu no bari hano je tumwe nabaneza ko batandisura.
Azo ushazibwa ngiware mwana.
Nabanza nashtama nareba bambuza na nyanti. Tindo ndadera kwa no babe bangambe ngudonde. Ayangwasha dera ngutaro. Now actually ngabanza kuzayo njire tukazigire mbara with my friends just umbitu. Nanje ntumwe kamanza Sky mbanze ndewe hono hashaki harahata.
Yes.
Nazayo nashikaho naza mu studio nareba nanje ndadera banjangu taruho. So naije nakana istekateka umutima gwanjangu yugo.
Weje.
So nije ngamba ndira ngenda ku traininga bambuza ngo nda ku traininga ki takushoma amakuru. Ngo mwenu tukaza home field divi
nye cyane
no kushoma amakuru. Gona wirobo matini dana no bawe bashoma hadira cause matini nyishka matina ka baida waka training amunonga.
Bless him.
Akangambira ojiroti nza bashoma baheza tumupe mnanye ndachikana nyenkemwe mutarwaju not on air.
No of course or but not on air.
Yes zaho bantera mutara bagizaho banyango ushoma turebe karo some guy namwita Eric timanya yajide Eric aka kubuzira jiroti. Yeah, so nataka kantu ndia Victoria University ndia Sky kwa band training like after 3 weeks na zone A
washum watera mami watera mami na nabanyi bona
bagamba ntumaza muteho TV ntinyoneza kwa ndia TV. And that time, and I was there. I think I Sky TV for all the time I worked with Sky TV until it became Tayari West. I wasn't being paid.
Yeah, because you were training.
I trained, so natandika kukora, but I was never in their books, like their work. So even when Tayari people came, bakashangantaru mbitabu because, but I kept on because nishika bakajita tawashitama bajangu bampereze 2 days. Za weekend kandi shingamba nyine kushomera kuno Kampala nibinde bina ntantire gukora kandi ntantire gukora decoration. So my home is here. Also my kids had come out staying with them, so I had a family, so I would be traveling to Mbara every Friday.
It was hectic.
Sometimes I would travel on Saturday and fikayo ile dadera yenda kwenyita.
Go.
On Monday, bandia basi ningarika.
so yagala chikuseza kunka wachikora
nachikora bizimana ndiyo nichishoma nichikora so ndiya Victoria University na Timba
otinyenye ndo bwa chairperson bwa Unsa
no
otinyo tinkwenda bwa chairperson just
ngabanza kuzo tukaba Unsa president utari student leader.
So you had to first
you have to be either a vice, a guild president, ninga speaker, ninga minister for gender, ninga PWD representative.
Why it's Imbaru?
So na it's Imbaru DRC
campus.
So from kuna kusinga wa DRC, guild president wa Aravirem, yampezo wa vice.
Lovely.
And it was my first year by meanwhile.
Wow.
Kandi bakabata kwitiriza abantu ba first year.
We're talking about 2024?
Yes.
Wow, Shillah.
Kata kwitiriza abantu ba year 1 kwa team. Nazo adina tinyenda kwa team. To give me a chance.
Let me defend what I want.
Yeah, just okay.
And there we were.
So there I was being a vice president of Victoria University.
In year 1?
Yeah.
Obwa guild, I mean obwa president obu.
So nazo through vetting because they were appointing and then you go through vetting for you to become like a vice president or a minister at campus and all that. So remember ngungani the history ya leadership. Because of those many years is now entirely Hishomero. I had lost that touch.
Of course.
So I now get the touch again. So I get the touch again, and the spirit, it was just like awakening.
And you ignite.
So now but natunga friends from Obadem politics, when Pavura Korechi, Jiroti. So Bianyo Rovira, vice president. Na tunga scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Victoria University. Lovely.
So scholarship was hereza guild president, it is automatic.
Okay.
So guild president wanje kwaje kumitinga VC yanyeta chatudinda because ngana muravire mumujira mwen MBA koze teyoro nyina bana nyine fees zanje it is going to be hard. So yankwato mkono twagenda twa visi namugamba namshaba tumantombaza yaje it's okay.
Watunga scholarship just like that reviye sakora to wako scholarship tumwe najiboyine
najitunje scholarship uko sat politics izatahamizezo ngoshe ngana kozile mkago political spaces. So bagman about things in politics, even the youth politics is now kumanya National Youth Council kanta kumangu no kubayo video. So anyway, there's a way ranga ya kwinile plan. Echinto chimanchi readinga hachinde chimanchi tachinde. So sometimes that konkushtama na gara mission moshangu buchin twende tikachire plan.
True.
So kwanza ninyushika one time tayari takabiri na tayari haka hariho event yaba youth ikedi fire something fire space and right honorable Thomas Taiwa nuya bari mjenyi mukuru ayo kuija akatunga that interaction na ba youth leaders.
Yes.
So ndeba kanta status ahandere center umuntakaga tiyo mbuza ntikanaye kama you come nzai kayonde baba ya youth leaders ndebe bagamba bona
utubetini
babuza bishu leaders muri bye kama babenji basibanya National Youth Council watu muri mutakaye mukaba kosa yegamba watu ndembuza umuntu onkumanya uri politics mbuza nti National Youth Council nebiti
naza muzamu ninjiranda
ndanditsira angambira ati no na mino zo ndanditsira village level, parish, sub county, those are structures za youth nyante atego ataza atwaina no bizamu atubize mata nzachiruhura
ubatandika no kwata mchuru
gachiruhura ndandika mpaka district level nanga slots has been politics nyingi slots zanga atukuzanga nyije ntunga kubangira ngo you can come as an Unsa delegate or itsimbi hati kanjanga student leader
already
ndonda president wa Unsa at that time. Meeting actually, God bless him. Meeting mweshengereza ntumpa slot ngenze kwetimba district level. Ajimpereza.
Lovely.
Ajimpereza ngenda nyitimba as the secretary for female affairs nsinga karuru.
Wanchirhood. Lovely.
So yeah, I'm now a secretary of female affairs and the National Youth Council for my district.
Beautiful. Mwena kwa wakarabira utumwande basha.
Hati ko nkaraba. Nganta tukanyenda kuza national level.
Shuru.
So ngenda kuza national level. Nzaho nitsimba. Same post, secretary for female affairs, National Youth Council. Nitsimba. That one involves okutoroya
ihangeriona.
Ngom politics zenyene.
Hatotandika kureba gi. Buriya byabire byorobi.
Byabire byo kuzana. Nzomu karuru nkakurebera karuru. Okay, I gave it my best. I learned a lot. Nguko sat na uzom space, nkanta uzom space, ushanga abantu bamwe uzom space da politics bainemu kago bainemu. Haro ba mafias.
Bamanyire how to navigate.
Haro there are people who are decision makers in politics actually. No bamanya, nyona harugoko.
Boyjana na hope yawe na ambition.
And ambitious. Actually that time everyone was mtu innocent but banbandira yangu nikola TV. No, some people think kwa nikola TV.
You have money.
And then now the TV, the owner of the TV that I work for also became a problem.
Bamango nkomhara.
No, bakana yangu go project.
Bataro kumanya ngo bande niwe kurugano bahono basako mbugeni kembere no kemeri. Bataro kumanya tukumanya.
Ngantaka meeting agaibe.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, akaruru kambera karurako bansinga.
Okay.
Bansinga je NRM secretary yetaho.
Ukireba ngumwena katwakari.
Kakakaye ko muraini bansinga buru bakumyako.
Ashatata.
Ati ndibanyo bansinga nshora ai ta. Manzonka nkashasha.
Of course. Area ambition torukugire ko tyo
kuna bendia ni nshora. Nabwa no muntu is called council kita kule anje atbakubya karuru ntego bozi buri muntu banakana ateka nkuniza kusinga
like hatba amanyamazima
that popularity that popularity ni by the way
deceptive hope
tibenda kuzaka kama karuru nkaba popular no bakutera karuru yo muyebe ngo
yo popular.
So, at Punga, you can come for Unsa president. You know you can win.
No way at Terry.
Barga kunsinga.
Was.
Nata, it's not for. But then after that, I had a trip to Russia. I usually have actually that thing also. Nachigamba today in a band. As I have a banyitside. Ati umukora Sky TV kuriya kuna bemba obushano za screenshots ziba kuchira kontere nkanzi kwata Instagram page yanje.
Okay.
Hati abantu bakana bari umuntu nakora ati kumanga no volunteering nimba
umwaka gwa watoka reba girlfriend
volunteering. So nzitaho so one time umuntu omwe yazi owns a TV in Madagascar. Yeah, no mzungu kind of and texting at hi Shillah, I see you're a journalist that I own a TV, blah blah, can we work together? I never said about online. Your team for agumana texting kuna intention and texting maybe ignoring mpaka ati komuntu
aje kwegambira
azamutsen katore n'urundo mushogo nakora TV atumgambe ngenda gukora nawe.
Wow.
So muntu ukaije nshobora nyata umuntu no mukiga umuntu ine like events and organizing this and this that kugamba nawe atokumanya no mushogo yo nofero. Mugenda okay ampena ambaye tutana kugamba. So agabari one of the organizers by events is quasi like international olympiads, events, competitions. Fanya tinyana ngumwe tukole kumwe olete participants from Uganda.
Okay.
And the first country that time was Russia. To Russia, China went out to kill.
I know, right? Have you ever read your term?
China went out to human trafficking. But anyway, to cut the long story short, to Tankakora Kumwe, because ninyushka ngatwara nkamaza kutwara mu studio kishitako nikari aha TikTok nikeshongwa baketa praise wisdom to as an MDD competition. So from there I got of course other connections, we start like that. So yeah, so kuna wajom karulu bansinjire
amano agata
nkanye trip ya Russia.
Okay,
Already ka real set. So nza Russia ndanza kwiringa.
Yeah, usirengaje mama.
So during that time I kept thinking about what that man told me.
And you came back in season 2.
Akaruka kaka just 1 month after that kawan.
Utkatu chizana.
Ngaza kolgayo nagira ntati. Nkangasha Uganda kanyitsimba.
Haje ndibo.
Nayatsimba, nasinga.
Mukama nasimu. Wow. So hato Madam President.
Yes.
Shobore romre boy turiyo ntwendera manyobo story yafu. Ombukama bwawe president wa Unsa omuga gwawe nuguha.
So Unsa his myaka 36. This is the 36th year of my existence. Before it came nusu. Okay. Before NRM came in power. And NRM came in power bajihinda bajeta Uganda National Students Association. Ikatanduka ho nabantu right now bakushana ba general major so now bakaba ba student leaders bajitandika. So over every year newe inomwebembezi every year. So no yebembera abebembezi babejibona from high school to university and the tertiary institutions. So bona nobody under your locate. Of course it is supposed to be there to cater for the welfare of students, also to become a voice, to bridge that gap between the Ministry of Education and the students.
Right.
Yeah.
So nugomo gagwao. When wabshanjiro takaire kwa step. Bani kure na first lady. Ninko Shirevyo yatsugano.
Of course kuna sinja karuru ngira nkatara mu mbire burunja itwabe tuje mu karuru ka president wihanga. So of course already nka president wabana bamashomero no inejo influence already mama ngo ine influence. So nageza ko navigating kureba ngo naza on the board actually.
Kuileje nojangu nakwe brushi. Utate chinacho nticherera.
Right honorable Thomas Tayo akatugambira sigamba kimwe. Kuba singire nkagenda nabarabe basingira obwiro babaita ba grieved youth. Baza ku meeting yatugambira ati if you're not on the table people will forget you.
So you have to stay on.
You have to make sure whether the table is very small. You have to fix yourself somewhere. Yeah. It is your responsibility. Ntaro muntu kuza kubari yahungurira kujya mwiza bitare. Konga kwa gumuriya uri nyamwiza o ine show yawe nkeje. Umuntu naje taza nyamwiza can do this.
Akushanze ho ukikore.
Konga wota kuza utine cyo hona. Taro nobo kubine talent ti ningo inamagezi gakwingana gata. Table no botaro.
People
forget you.
Utagwerwa muti. Shira twaheza mwe. Nyenda kubuza kibuzo kimwe na rubiri. Ecyakabira amheru. Aho gendire na n'urugendo rukushoma kwa ukuru yo nogaruka n'itwarga sanga na hoima nangwa na cyenkwanze. Wenire butumwa cyo mushishoro nkeiwe okuwabirero nakobo nangwa no muzeyiro turamrirwe no mwana ari nkashiro kuwabirori kigambo kimwebeze.
Ejo kubanza no kubanza nimaza kusima mama wanje. Abazire bakuchira nishamu kama nyambe tutarimba honyowe nkicyabe yari mami. Konga abazire bakuchira no shanga ibintu nkebe kubikika abana babo baba baho very hard. Mwe bana baba bingomuka like for example etukugambira 100% y'abana babishita abari umunanka mu Uganda 57% y'aba teenage mothers. Abana bamwe abakushanga babinjire abakushanga abazire babo batakwenda kumanya barahi abakushanga umukaho honga ishatabaho nyina tabaho yegetse umwana yaho nakura yikuzi. So abazire cyo kubanza no kubanza bari yo kuna mnonga kano nakarema akaruga kugambisha gamba kahandika nakatabo ka presence of a father. Myself ni umwe ndakatanga kunda kuzira nyina tata ningabe umwe nkamutinde okoreje ibintu bimwe bimwe nkagizire bimwe nakwenta kwejumbiramo kuko ushanga ngo ninyesharira mu nzira azanye nakuza gukora nazo kuyigeta ngo umuntu yinishe uri kutina no tine binte bimwe so ushanga binte bikukira ebere bintu baho kugira abisha abana tubakibaho magaraga abana babo ko kutina kwabe kubaho kare tukuru so mwana nakora iki ushanga ngo mukazi nawe the mother are frustrated dawe kuba being a single mother yoko so ushanga ngo absence y'abazire bagaruke umagaraga abana babo njija kutuyamba munonga nkihanga nga family njija guma ecya kabiri umwana kwara akora inshobe kwerabe kuyayabiro if you already a victim it is not the end of life. You can always restart over no kwa wazimyakenga he honestly can always restart and you can always achieve. I am an example.
It's hirshit weja washwerwa ryari
ashwera mwana wazingaro nozireba
nizireba manyamutara president madam president
god
ubuze cyo narganta tubuza barebe bantu
okushwera tinga shwirwe konganinza kushwirwe bwire bona wena bwija kwija bwija kwija umbire wabyo nkebyo no kubizire yabona bwija kwija nishwirwe.
Amen. Thank you Shillah. Yebare tuganira haza watuganira yebare kuba umukaza hurire kagira ingogo kagira buriyo ukakora ibyo nokora
nimpendera ebintu byo nanye amagaraganje gona no bwiyaro bwanje nebishibyo nanga ndi umuntu uri kutina rahanga
ego mama
uri kumukunda munonga one of those people bawe kubasa no kuruganga out nkajya nkagama my friends katubanza tushabi
tubone noburgene no bushazi bone
so mbona turukora bibona rahanga bona bayine plan bana natumanya ngamanya strength zawe namanya weakness zawe mwe no kutwakumwe kwata ndeka ngo tukabaje
yebare. Thank you so much Karim mama wakoraje mnyano wanje program iteji ahabwizobe twaza kujibiziraha umjenyi wetu yabashira Ainembabazi mnyano wetu mnonga omushoma wamakuru agenshongo mu weekend atayari West TV ebye wabhuro mushwasanga ngu wabhuro wa Chenkwanzi wabhuro wa Hoima wabhuro mnyakamparo wa Kisonansa no kukora kwe no kubaho akazi umushoma akakurugamu akazi mbye kuzara akakurugamu akagaruka akakuratire kirotoce kagaruka umushomero hata kabumubembezi obwari hano president wabe bona abari mu ihangeri ya Uganda ahansi ekibina cyabe cha Uganda National Students Council na Unsa yatsibira ubutumwa burundu mnonga muheraho yahabura abazeire yahabura neitwe abana nimyeto okugira cyangwa kitwaye ihiramu omukurengu embera yezo twagitura ebyabaho ne byahindukaho twabihanganira umuntu ro kubine cyayorekereireho yagumizamu yakikuratira kandi bizima rihanga muherere cyabaho nyenkirize ngusibura ninyetamba branya mwiza program age nejagarike sabiter kwije umwanya ngo gumwe eshahanizo zimwe ogumeho